What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be talking about... Well, hang on one second, guys. Sorry. Hello? No, hey, babe. Yeah, no, I'm just sitting here about to talk some fragrances with my buds. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm totally free tonight. Why? What's up? Meet your parents. Yeah, no. I'm totally cool with that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. You know, it's the first time and everything. Oh, of course, you know me, I'm always ready. Yeah, no. What time? Couple hours? Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll see you there. All right, bye, babe. So I guess this counts for a special occasion. I'm meeting the parents. What am I gonna wear? Stay tuned to find out. Cue that intro. Welcome back, Fragrance Family, to another episode of My Two Cents. My name is Brian, and this is the show all about boosting your confidence through the art of fragrance and becoming a lasting scent memory. My, how the tables have turned. Yeah, looks like I'm meeting the parents tonight. Disclaimer, I don't actually have a girlfriend. And this entire time, I wanted to do an episode about 7 fresh fragrances for meeting the parents for the first time. But I didn't really know how to title it. Well, it's a special occasion, right? I know we've all been in that situation before. Sometimes things just pop up and you're like, oh, what am I going to wear? Well, this is one of those times that, yeah, you definitely need to smell good. And you also need to look your best. This is how I meet the parents for the first time. What fragrances should you wear? Well, first of all, you need to figure out what wardrobe you're going to wear. What outfit are you going to wear? May I make a suggestion? If you're meeting the parents for the very first time, don't dress to the nine. Of course, dress really nice and dress your best, but not your absolute best. And I'll tell you why. Because you always want to make an impression. So, if you are dressed to the nine the very first time, then every single time after that, that's kind of what they're going to be expecting. But what I like to do is kind of do business casual. Do a nice button down, button up, depending on nice pair of jeans or chinos, no tie, and blazer. Or you can leave the blazer out, wear a nice polo. I would suggest tuck it in your shirt, but that's completely up to you. But the most important part is smelling good. So without further ado, let's get into the parental advisory whiffs and sniffs. So here are some fragrances that I tend to lean towards when I'm meeting the family for the first time. Yeah, it can be nerve-wracking, and you definitely need a confidence boost when meeting the parents. Sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to say something stupid, but you also don't want to be the stinky guy. And you don't want to think too outside the box because, yeah, you want to set yourself apart, you want to be unique, but you also need to be fresh and clean. I also suggest this. I recommend wearing the same fragrance around the family for the first 5 to 7 times that you're around them. Why? Because you're creating a lasting scent memory. They'll always remember you by that smell, and then after that, then you can start gravitating towards more unique, obscure, and fun things. These are going to be in no particular order. They are just 7 that I've picked from my arsenal that I think you need to get your nose on that could help you when meeting the parents. So this first one, it comes from the house of Givenchy, and it's Gentlemen Only. I really love this fragrance. It doesn't get talked about a lot, and you're not going to smell like their ex-boyfriend. So that's always a good thing. Figure out what their exes wore and don't wear them. So Gentlemen Only opens up with nice citrus, spices, and a little bit of birch smoke. Then you're going to get geranium and lavender in the heart and woods, and it's just beautiful. You get a little bit of incense in the dry down. Through and through, this is a really good fragrance. Not a super long performer, but if you're meeting the parents for the first time, it's only going to be a few hours. So you only need it to do its job for a few hours. And it makes you smell like a gentleman. Next up is kind of a cheapie. I mean, you can find these at rack stores quite often, and I enjoy wearing it. And I suggest getting your nose on it. And the fragrance is by Miyaki, and it's Low Super Majeure DC. This is a great woody aquatic fragrance. Great for the spring and summertime when it's getting into those hot months. The one thing that I love about Issey Miyaki fragrances is they have this oriental touch to them. So this one's got clary sage and a rosemary right off the top. And then you get some C notes and some citruses in the heart, and then it's got a nice woody base. And it's just a through and through true woody aquatic with some oriental touches to it. Again, I love Issey Miyaki. He makes some very unique and really well composed fragrances. And for the price you can get these at, I got this 100 ml at TJ Maxx for $19.99. Great price. You can see them floating around. You can also find them on discounters for pretty cheap. Not the longest performer, but again, it'll have you smelling great and get you through dinner. That's all you need. Just make it through dinner. And don't say anything stupid. Stuff comes from Coach, and it's Coach Blue. This is a mix of like Invictus and Dior Sauvage. So it will set you apart. You're not going to smell like her ex that probably wore Sauvage, but you'll smell a little bit like it. It's a blue fragrance. Of course, it's going to be mass appealing. I'm telling you, their mom is going to love it. Like, love it. Their dad is just going to be like, why is my wife paying more attention to him than me? It's because you're wearing Coach Blue. You got to crack the code on meeting the family. And I recommend Armani Code Eau de Parfum. This is fantastic. It's a modern fougere. Citrus, spices, lavender, enough said. So this one is long lasting and great sillage. So when they're falling behind you or you hug them for the first time, you might rub off on them just a little bit. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's not too sweet, but it has just enough sweetness to it. It has just enough florality and citrus and spices and everything nice. It's citrus and spice and everything nice. Check out Armani Code Eau de Parfum. Next one I suggest comes from Yves Saint Laurent, and it is L'homme Le Parfum. So I got this after going through and sampling all the L'hommes. Yeah, I hadn't had L'homme in a long time and I wanted something different. So I got this, and I love it because it still has that L'homme DNA, but I love the cardamom, the lemon, and the ozonic notes in this. So it's way more of a blue fragrance. It's woody, it's aromatic, and it's really beautiful. Again, longevity is not that great. I get about between 4 and 6 hours depending, but that's okay. If it's the first time meeting your parents, you're probably only going to be around them for 3 to 4 hours. So definitely check out and get your nose on L'homme Le Parfum. Alright, I had to add this one in here. Why? Because yeah, it's super hyped, but it really is the king of soapy, fresh, clean fragrances. Prada L'homme. Guys, if you have not tried this fragrance, and you've seen everybody talking about it, it's because, well, it's the soapiest, fresh, clean iris fragrance I've ever smelled. It is so good. I get long-lasting performance on this. I get really good sillage. You smell fresh, clean, and vibrant. Yeah, a lot of people wear it, but it's okay. It's really good. It is really stinking good. I highly recommend this fragrance. I love wearing this fragrance. I've blown through a few bottles of this in my lifetime. I have worn it on quite a few first dates with the family, and it's always done the job. Yeah, Prada L'homme. Check it out. A new discovery on my list, and I'm so glad I finally picked it up. It's Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. I love this fragrance. I love it. The cypress and oud in it are incredible. The florals are amazing. The woods are amazing. It's amazing. I would highly recommend wearing this, first of all the time. Second of all, definitely when meeting the family, because it smells incredible. It's got good performance. I get between 7 and 8 hours out of it. And from the opening to the dry down, that's all I gotta say. For a 60 ml bottle, I believe it's $95. For super niche quality fragrance, that is designer prices. Actually, a little bit less than designer prices. Do yourself a flavor. If you're about to meet the family, highly suggest checking out Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. Oh yeah, seriously. Seriously. You can get a free sample from George Zaharoff. Go to the website. It's in the description below. There you go, guys. I thought that would be fun. I know sometimes it's hard to meet the family for the first time, and you should definitely always smell great and wear something that's going to help boost your confidence, because sometimes it can be a little nerve-wracking meeting the family for the first time. So, in my 2 cents normal fashion, I decided to do something a little bit more unique instead of just fresh fragrances for summer. You know how I do it. Gotta be unique. Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, you're stinking beautiful. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And until next time, happy scent trails.